Today from 73 Avenue, we bring to you a property that is truly timeless. A heritage home, a Walawwa located in the heart of Kaleniya. And we are super excited to tour this property and bring what's in store here straight to you. So follow me and let me take you through this amazing colonial architectural heritage home. Wow. Now this property truly boasts the essence of Sri Lankan architecture. I feel like I'm sort of going back in time when I'm taking my steps, sort of visualizing and experiencing this property, because this is truly the essence of Sri Lankan architecture. This sort of Walawwa style properties, they're rare, but the fact that you can renovate, preserve its essence, but renovate it with contemporary design, contemporary fit outs to bring it out in a much more elegant, in a much more unique manner, that's a whole other thing. And this property is truly that. Now, this property is on a 77 perch land extent, and that's quite a large land for a property, and that means there's a lot that this property has to offer. So now let's sort of tour this property and see what we have here. All right, so basically, we are now coming to this open living room, and one of the things about these Walawwas, if you notice, is they have very large living spaces. It's mainly because it allows the family, friends to sort of congregate together, enjoy moments of fellowship, enjoy moments of togetherness, and a large sort of living space allows everyone to sort of come together and sort of have a really good time. So this is your very larger than life sort of living space, and that sort of has a couple of rooms on either side. We have one room, two rooms right at the entrance on either side, and when we come to the living space, we have another two rooms, and there you have an attached washroom, and there's another attached washroom on that room. Another very unique feature about these properties is that they all have this center courtyard, sometimes right at the back, or maybe sometimes right at the center. And the beauty of it is when you enter this property, you're able to sort of see this center courtyard. Another very unique feature, like I told you, is this center courtyards. If you notice, every Walawwa, if you take the Walawwas in the Golf Fort or around the country, these courtyards seem to be a very salient feature. That is because these open courtyards sort of provide, it sort of is like an air duct. It provides a lot of ventilation that sort of cross ventilates within the living room and sort of all the way around the room, and that sort of keeps the place very breezy. There's a lot of air, and it's also very fresh. But also these places act as a space of serenity, tranquility. It's very warm. It makes the property feel much more calm when you have a sort of courtyard within the property premises itself. So this is the courtyard, which also opens up to two other rooms which can be used as a storeroom, but there's also a room on this side which is your wet kitchen, and it's fairly large. A lot of space for you to prep your meals. So that's your wet kitchen where all the cooking happens, and now we will move in once again to the living space, and I'm going to take you to the rooms and show you what the private spaces are, but I just can't get over this large living room, especially when it has all these very intricate but also very tasteful furniture. Now this clay pot here is over 200 years old, and having pictures of Her Majesty the Queen, pictures of the old salon architecture just sort of brings this back in the good days sort of a vibe. It feels really good touring a property like that, because it's, like I said, it just feels like you're sort of teleported back in time. Now let's move to the first room on this side. As you can see, the rooms also preserve that colonial touch. You have this grilled window with this sort of the window sort of opening outwards. Very tasteful colors, very warm. This sort of grey sort of gradient is very it feels very calming. It's very soothing to the soul. And you have your attached washroom right here. A very large space, but also opens out this side, so it has access from both ways. So like I said to you, there are two other rooms on both sides of the entrance. I'm going to show you the first room on this side. Here you have a single room which also comes with an attached washroom. A good part about these two rooms specifically is that you have good views. As you open your window, you get the views of the entrance and also the views of the swimming pool. And I'm going to take you there in just a few minutes. So stick on till the end of this video so you can see the pool and also some other exciting features of this property. And here we are in the second room, right adjacent to the entrance, and this room has a separate entrance that leads you to the vast extension of this 77 perch property. A lot of garden space and also a couple of other rare trees that I like to introduce you to, but for that you got to wait till the end. All right. Alright, so there you saw it. Those are your private spaces. Two spaces on either side. One space that gives you access to the garden, which I'm going to take you shortly. But we're back at the entrance. This is where we started, the entrance porch, where we came in. And this is another beautiful, very aesthetically pleasing feature. Here you have a granite and titanium staircase. It sort of really exemplifies the property. It sort of adds this additional feeling of welcome when you walk in. Like I said, this is where you sort of preserve the old architecture of the Walawwa, but then add very fine contemporary design to elevate the value of the property. And I just love it. I just love the feel of granite used especially anywhere. It just makes the property much more fascinating, much more exciting to tour. Alright, so now I'm going to take you to this side of the property. There are two areas of this outdoor space, this large 77 perch land extent, and this area here invites you to your private pool along with the jacuzzi. Check it out. Wow, this is such an amazing feeling. It's a pretty sunny day today. It's very breezy, but it's yet sunny, and I just feel like just taking my jacket off and jumping in. That's the level of, that's the feeling I get right now when I see this amazing, sort of beautifully laid out pool right in front of this gorgeous Walawwa. And that's what makes this property so much more special, because it's been architectured and designed in a way that aesthetically amplifies every bit of this property. You have two entrances from this side, you have one entrance from that end, you have another entrance right here, you have your pool deck right here, and it sort of feels like with a sort of infinity view, because you have this endless view on this end, and you have an area that you can just relax. just overlooking this entire property. And very importantly, there is a third entrance which I will take you in just a while. So just take a moment while you're at home, while you're at office, while you're somewhere around the world, enjoy this sort of aesthetically pleasing pool that is laid out just here with these jacuzzi jets on this side, and 2 entrances to this beautiful Walawwa. I already feel like I'm at home. The pool sort of just makes you forget that you're actually doing work and makes you feel like you're on a holiday. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, here we have it. Behind me is the large sort of garden space this property is gifted with. You have this amazing space to host, to entertain, and just enjoy life at a whole other level. All right, so come, let's just go deeper and see what this entire property has to offer you. All right, so remember I told you a bit earlier there is an additional entrance. Well, this is what it is. You have 3 entrances to this property. So if you're hosting a party, if you're having a gala event, there is no issue for guests to find parking or even to enter the property, because you have 3 entrances to this very large sort of garden space, a very inviting space, and truly a space to entertain and really enjoy and treat your guests in the best way possible. You toured this property with me. Now come with me and let's tour this gorgeous garden. I'm a fan of green garden, flora, fauna, and I can just fall in love with it at any time, any day. And this here is your very large garden space. Let me take you through some of the very unique sort of trees that you get here, because that also adds an extra value to the property. You have cinnamon here, you have a teak tree over there, you have jambu, you have kus, and there is also a rambutan tree right at the entrance. And this entire space here, all this space here is for you to entertain, to host, and just come maybe after a busy day of work, put your sun chair, lay down, look up at this gorgeous uninterrupted view of the sky, relax and end your day. So this is your garden space for this gorgeous Walawwa home, and definitely adds a lot of value to this property. So here you have it, this wonderful Walawwa located in the heart of the Kaleniya city, just a few meters from the Kaleniya temple. An amazing property offering you 6 bedrooms, all air conditioned, 77 perches. You have this amazing pool and jacuzzi and this large garden space to host and entertain. You can convert this property to a boutique hotel or to any other revenue generating property, or you can make it your private residence or your personal getaway to come home, rest, relax and rejuvenate. This property is listed for 200 million rupees, a perfect investment and also for a perfect deal. Talk to 73Avenue to get your hands to this property, and see you for our next video. Thank you for watching.